on here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for Indianapolis. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Brown in at the point. And for the Pistons, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt, and it's Thompson in at the small forward. And here's Indianapolis now. Cunningham against Brown. Pass to Rivers. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Doing damage inside. Rivers absolutely fearless. Loves to take it up in there.
Thompson outside. Harris outside from downtown, and it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Here's Rivers. Screen by Robinson. The drive by Rivers, and he throws it down with one hand.
Really quick off the bounce now. Rivers gets to the rim with ease, and he's got good strength to finish too.
Here's Cunningham. 4-point game. Ivy outside. About a minute played here so far in the first. The three, here's Harris. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Rivers. Pass to Robinson. And then he throws it down as he goes right over Jalen Duren.
The Admiral putting something extra on that throwdown, trying to get his guys ramped up.
Now here's Ivy. Defense right on him. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Cunningham. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
Good try by Rivers. And he gets it to go. Rivers has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Rejected by Brown. Here's Rivers. Left side Robinson. Tries again. 5 to shoot. Rivers, good. Give him 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ivy. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Adebayo sets a screen. The drive by Rivers. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Sasser's checked in for Detroit.
Number 25, Marcus Sasser.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Ivy outside. Back to Sasser. Ivy outside. Pass to Duren. And here's Ivy. There's Cunningham with a three. Hits the trifecta. Cunningham's got 5.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Rivers, good.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Rivers. Indianapolis leading by 9. Okay, so Tobias Harris, 6'8", 225, a capable jump shooter. That sound familiar, Clark?
Yeah, it's got some of my same profile. I was about the same size when I played back in the ancient days of the early 80s. I see a few similarities. Solid, consistent, pretty mobile, can put it on the floor, can do a lot of good stuff. He came into the league so young, only 1 year in college, and he's had a long, productive, steady career, a pro's pro. And that's high praise when you've done it for as long as Tobias has.
Pass to Harris. Sasser outside. Cunningham outside. Back to Sasser. Now Harris. Cunningham outside. And here's Duran. Robinson defending. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Duran doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Harris. Thompson comes in for Cade Cunningham. And Beasley has subbed in for Ivy. Adebayo passes to Rivers. Robinson, a screen on Beasley. Here's Rivers. And a two-handed jam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
The three from Thompson. And so it's Indianapolis up 14 as we wrap up. The quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indianapolis.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And the other area they've impressed me is their commitment to the dribble drive, not settling from the perimeter.
Detroit trails by 14. On the court right now for Indianapolis. Kelly Oubre out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position. Now here's Caruso. Here he goes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Sasser outside. Pass to Reed. Here's Stewart. Now Beasley. He's guarded by Caruso. Sasser outside. 6 to shoot. Thompson passes to Reed. Sasser outside. From deep. Caruso grabs the board. Indianapolis leading by 16. Here's Rivers. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Rivers has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
your dance team. All right, your dance team. Make some noise.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Three-pointer Stewart. It's rebounded by Rivers. Picked by Prince. Fires the three. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Sasser. He's scoreless. Reed, no good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Rivers, and he banks in the layup.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Sasser. Pass to Stewart. Looking to win the run. Prince grabs the miss. Indianapolis leading by 23. Rivers, the pass to Prince. Here's Rivers. Prince down low. He's against Stewart. Here's Rivers. Good on the short little jump shot. Rivers has got 9 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Detroit calls timeout. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Stewart. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Beasley. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. The three. It's rebounded by Rivers. Rivers has got his 5th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Drives to the hoop. And he gets that one. Rivers has got 27 points.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Now here's Ivy. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Harris outside to stop the drought. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The three from Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the reward you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Now here's Harris. Now here's Duren. Sasser outside. Pulls up on the wing. He got a piece of it. Here's Rivers. Picked by Vucevic. Rivers, the pass to Vucevic. And he buries his first look.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 5. There's the triple. Counted from distance. Cunningham's got 8 points.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Driving to the basket, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Here's Cunningham. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And so it's Indianapolis building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back with you shortly. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duran. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Here's Rivers. Driving inside. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Harris outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
Indianapolis shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Rivers. Doc Rivers. One shot.
And here's Detroit. Harris outside. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Ivy. Out to Harris. The 3 is up. And again, no good by Detroit. Adebayo passes to Rivers. Adebayo, a screen on Ivy. The drive by Rivers. Here's Hendricks. Here's Rivers. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter.
Measuring that corner triple very well. I like seeing Cunningham bury these types of shots.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Here's Harris. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Back to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Rivers. He's got 36 points. Banked it in off the glass. Rivers has got 38 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Harris. Yet to see a basket. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brown. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Now Indianapolis with it. They're on an 11-3 run.
2 minutes.
Robinson, a screen on Ivy. The drive by Rivers. And that one drops. Rivers has got 9 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Harris. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Duran. And here's Harris. Now here's Ivy. Shoots from 14. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Adebayo, a screen on Thompson. The drive by Rivers. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Back to Ivy. 3-pointer. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Duran with a screen on Brown. There's Cunningham with a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Rivers. Count it. Rivers has got 44.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Robinson on the wing. And a big finish by Robinson.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Cunningham outside. Shoots over Brown. Rejected by Brown. And so it's Indianapolis. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full.
Display. Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court right now for Indianapolis. They've got T.J. McConnell. Dante Exum is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Rivers in at the shooting guard. And here's Detroit. Sasser outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Sasser's got his first bucket in this one.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Rivers. the inside. Keenan takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Keenan's gotten 4 this quarter.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now here's Sasser. He's closely guarded. He can't hit that time. And here's Indianapolis now. Here's Rivers.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
At the line for the
Both shots good from the strike. And here's Detroit. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Reed. Nurkic with some nice D. Here's Rivers. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Rivers has got 48.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Stewart. Up top, Beasley. Pass to Reed. Stewart outside. Beasley for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Beasley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's a screen. Rivers, the pass to Keenan. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Obviously, Doc Rivers really feels and thinks the game. Picks out smart openings and really makes clever passes, too.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Sasser outside. Beasley with a screen on McConnell. Reed passes to Beasley. Right wing. Sasser right side. Unloads. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Here's Rivers. And the layup falls. Rivers has got 50 points.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Beasley outside. Back to Sasser. Fontecchio, the pass to Stewart. Now here's Fontecchio. He's guarded by Exum. Beasley misses. Now Indianapolis with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's Exum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Sasser. Beasley outside. 3-pointer. The shot that time not on target. Beasley's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's McConnell. And the shot goes in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Sasser. Now Beasley. They need this. Rebounded by Keenan. There's a screen by Nurkic. Rivers, the pass to Nurkic. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Reed passes to Beasley. Stewart, right side. Here's Fontecchio. To the left side wing. 16 feet out. Sasser can't hit. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Boy, Rivers showing you the leaping ability right there for a point guard. He knows how to throw it down.
And here's Sasser. So Indianapolis wins it. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As we leave, we present our player of the game.